Today, we're diving into You Owe You by Eric Thomas, also known as E.T., the hip-hop preacher. This book is a powerful guide to taking ownership of your life, finding your purpose, and living with relentless determination. If you're ready to stop making excuses and start taking action, this one's for you. Let's break it down. Eric Thomas's message: you are responsible for your life. At the core of Eric Thomas's book is one bold truth: you owe it to yourself to live your best life. No one is coming to save you, and no one else can give you the life you dream of. Whether you're succeeding or struggling, the power to change lies within you. E.T. uses his own story as a foundation for the book. Growing up in poverty, experiencing homelessness, and dropping out of high school, he had every excuse to stay stuck. But he refused to be defined by his circumstances. Instead, he turned his pain into purpose, earned a Ph.D., and became one of the world's most sought-after motivational speakers. The book challenges readers to look in the mirror and ask, am I living the life I want, or am I making excuses? Lesson 1: Take ownership of your choices. Thomas stresses that blaming external factors, your upbringing, the economy, or other people, is a trap that keeps you powerless. Real growth begins when you take full responsibility for your actions and decisions. For example, if you're unhappy in your job, instead of blaming your boss or the company, ask yourself, what steps can I take to improve my skills, network, or move to a better opportunity? Even small actions, like updating your resume or enrolling in an online course, can be empowering. Thomas shares a powerful story from his own life. After years of blaming his father for leaving, he realized that harboring resentment was holding him back. When he let go of that anger, he was finally able to focus on building his future. Lesson 2: Find your why. A recurring theme in You Owe You is discovering your why, the deeper reason that drives you. Thomas explains that your why gives you the strength to push through challenges and stay committed to your goals. Without it, motivation fades, and setbacks feel insurmountable. For example, if your goal is to lose weight, your why might be wanting to live longer for your children or regain your confidence. That purpose is what will keep you going when you don't feel like working out or eating healthy. E.T. shares how his why shifted from escaping poverty to inspiring others. Knowing his purpose gave him the resilience to wake up at 3 a.m. to work, travel the world to speak, and keep pushing forward despite obstacles. Lesson 3: Master your time. Thomas emphasizes that time is your most valuable resource, and how you use it determines your success. He encourages readers to do a time audit, examining where their hours go each day. Are you investing your time in activities that move you closer to your goals, or are you wasting it on distractions? For example, instead of spending hours scrolling social media, you could dedicate that time to learning a new skill, working on a side hustle, or spending quality time with loved ones. Thomas suggests waking up earlier to get a head start on your day, a habit he attributes to much of his success. He recounts how he went from being a high school dropout to earning a Ph.D. by making every minute count. His mantra: don't waste time, invest it. Lesson 4: Embrace discipline over motivation. While motivation is a great starting point, Thomas warns that it's fleeting. Discipline, on the other hand, is what sustains you over the long haul. Discipline means doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. For instance, if you're building a business, there will be days when you're tired or discouraged. Discipline is what will push you to make that extra sales call, write that proposal, or follow up with clients. Thomas shares how he used discipline to turn his life around. Waking up at 3 a.m. every day wasn't easy, but it allowed him to work on his craft while others were sleeping. His relentless commitment to discipline is why he's now one of the top speakers in the world. Lesson 5: Stop comparing yourself to others. Thomas reminds readers that comparison is the thief of joy. It's easy to look at someone else's success and feel like you're falling behind, but everyone's journey is different. The only person you should compete with is the person you were yesterday. For example, if you're starting a fitness journey, don't compare your progress to influencers who've been training for years. Instead, focus on small, measurable improvements in your own strength and health. Thomas encourages readers to celebrate their unique strengths and stop chasing someone else's version of success. Lesson 6. Use your pain as fuel. Pain is inevitable, but Thomas argues that it can either destroy you or propel you forward. He shares how his own pain, growing up without a father, struggling with homelessness, and feeling overlooked, became his greatest motivator. For example, if you've faced rejection or failure, instead of letting it defeat you, let it fuel your determination. Use the pain of being underestimated as a reason to prove yourself wrong. Thomas shares countless stories of people who turned their struggles into success, proving that adversity can be a stepping stone if you choose to see it that way. Practical steps to ignite your power. Here are some actionable takeaways from you to start transforming your life. 1. Write down your why. Spend time journaling about what drives you and why it matters. Keep this somewhere visible as a daily reminder. 2. Create a morning routine. Start your day with purpose, whether it's exercise, journaling, or working on your goals. 3. Track your time. Use a planner or app to monitor how you spend your hours and adjust to prioritize what truly matters. 4. Set weekly goals. Break big dreams into smaller, manageable steps to stay consistent. Relevance and final thoughts. You is more than a motivational book, it's a call to action. It reminds us that life isn't about waiting for opportunities or blaming others for our struggles. It's about taking ownership, discovering your purpose, and working relentlessly to create the life you deserve.